Alright, hey everybody, Mark Burgess here, Big East Bass Fishing, bringing you another video. This video is, I don't know if I'd call it controversial, but it's just something that I've become aware of over a period of time. Okay, so like the title says, you know, is forward-facing sonar similar to AI? Okay, and are we being dumbed down by technology? All right, so I mean, I can remember, you know, and I'm dating myself, you know, back when I first started in the mid to early 90s, pre-GPS, okay? I grew up using a compass, hunting and fishing, hunted a lot in Maine with my family, my dad, and, you know, big woods, had 2 compasses and knew how to read it and never went in the woods without it, okay? But I also was extremely aware of the type of terrain that we were hunting. I was also aware of where the sun was, okay? And if I needed to stay in a certain direction, go in a certain heading, I knew enough to look forward, you know, to pick out an object and walk straight to that object. Keeping the sun, if I wanted to go in a straight line through the woods, you know, if the sun was on my left shoulder and I'm only going, you know, 20 minutes, half hour or so, okay, so if the sun's going to make a little bit of an arc, you know, and I know that it's going to go from my left shoulder, move its way around. Eventually, with like a half an hour or an hour, I'm going to be walking straight into it, and then another half hour to an hour, it's going to be off my right side, and then longer than that, it'd be on my right shoulder, okay, for me to continue going in the general straight direction. All these things I was taught growing up. When I first started fishing big water, traveling around the country, I would always come out of where I launched from, because a lot of these lakes would be the first time I've ever seen them, like Lake of the Ozark, okay, Missouri. Come out of the creek we were launching in, turn the boat around, stop, and look directly back at where I came from. And I remember to this day, there was a beautiful, it was in the fall, it was a beautiful tree right on the point, like an aspen or something like that. It was just golden yellow, just beautiful tree, and it stuck out, stood out like a sore thumb, okay? So that was my landmark when I was coming back. Then when GPS came about, there was no mapping or anything like that. It was just basically a blank screen, and you had some waypoints, and it would leave a trail, okay? Okeechobee, Honey Pond Canal, first time ever being there. Launched out of Honey Pond Canal, again, turned around, took a look at the area that I'd be looking for when I was coming back the opposite direction, okay, coming home, back to the ramp. A lot of that area looks very similar, okay? If you've ever been to Okeechobee, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I fished for the day. It's getting towards dusk, time to run back. So I'm running back, and it's not looking right. And I had no compass, okay, because I had the GPS. I pulled up the GPS, and I'm going the complete wrong way. Spinning around, follow the GPS, not quite 100% convinced yet, but then sure enough, brings me right back, okay? So between then and now, with GPS technology and the vehicles, AI, you know, talk to text, you know, words now. I mean, you literally, you know, if you're not a great speller, and I'm not the greatest, okay, but the word's underlined in red, okay, so you can at least look, you know, literate, okay? So, again, growing up, encyclopedias, dictionaries, look up the word, how to spell it, what does it mean? None of that anymore. It's all done for you, okay? So now AI, I mean, you want to write something, even with social media, you want to reply to something. Do you want it to be business-like? You want it to be heartfelt? You want it to be sympathy? What do you want? Okay, and it'll write it for you. Okay. I mean, in my opinion, we're just being dumbed down. Okay. Now, same thing. Forward-facing sonar. All right. It's not all the things that I've learned over my fishing career and from my dad, commercial, rod and reel for stripers and blues and weakfish growing up. I still use all those lessons, if you will, all those things, just stuff just ingrained in me. Current seams, reading water. I did a seminar on reading water at a show here recently, and I mean, I completely was like so far over the head of everybody, I lost the audience. It's like, they had no idea what I was talking about. Everyone's just basically glued to the screen, not fishing, more like hunting the fish electronically and making a presentation while you watch the fish. A lot like sight fishing, only on the screen, okay? Listen, I'm all for technology. It helps us a ton, okay? But man, is it dumbing us down? We're just losing that instinct, that really is a huge part of the sport. And I know it's here to stay, and it's still being sorted out between all the leagues, if you will. So we'll remain to be seen what Bass does. But I just thought, I love to start conversations. You guys are great with the comments, and I reply to every one of them. Okay, so this is what I'm just trying to do. It's now Thursday, July 3rd. I'm going to try to get this posted today on YouTube. I normally put a video up on Tuesdays and Fridays, but this will be Thursday prior to the holiday. I'll probably just do some stuff on like Instagram and Facebook rather than YouTube over the holiday. So I want to wish everybody a happy Independence Day, safe holiday with your friends and your family. Enjoy yourself, enjoy this great country, celebrate, and just think about, this conversation. Technology's fantastic, but are we being dumbed down by it? We're just everything is being done for us. In everything you could possibly imagine. If you go to a drive-through restaurant, fast food restaurant, you're not thinking about it. It's just like, I'm a one. I'm going to have a number one or number three, whatever. Yeah, it makes it easier. But again, it's just taking the thought process out of our lives, and thinking is a big part of being healthy mentally, okay? Is thinking and articulating that, and with other people that are doing the same thing. So I don't know, just thought it'd be interesting to start a conversation about it. Again, everybody, I appreciate the support, and have a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week.